It just did not look. It was ridiculously huge, and just did not look like a line at all. And yeah, so glad I decided to stick around rather than go outside. I'll just say that. Anyway, what next? Oh yeah, that's right. Went back to the hotel for dinner, and then back to the convention center to line up for the Cosplay Burlesque. Yeah, I went back to the convention center and got in line 2 hours early. I get to the line and it was like, oh man, you've got to be kidding me. I'm 2 hours early and the line was already pretty big. Alright, probably about 1/3 of the line had already been formed for the show. Anyway, I got in line, and I mean, it was still worth it to go get in line 2 hours early because I got a pretty good seat for the show. I was about 5 or 6 seats away from the runway, so that was pretty damn close. Oh, and speaking of the line for the show, hey Hunter, hey Liz, it was really great talking to you two, and if either of you see this video, friend me on Facebook, if you want. Yep. Okay, anyway, we go into the room for the show. This year they decided to do something new, which was to incorporate a story into the show, Scott Pilgrim vs. Otakon. The basic gist of this was a reenactment of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and throw in stuff that you would see at Otakon. I think that's a good way of putting it. I hope. Anyway, it was a really great idea, and it made the show really entertaining. James and DJ Knack were again not hosting the show, but that's okay, cause they had Uncle Yo hosting the show as Gideon, and they had Crib as Scott Pilgrim and Lily Stitches as Ramona Flowers. All in all, it was a really, really great show. So, but anyway, that was pretty much the end of day 2 for me. Yeah, day 2. Day 3. Well, you already saw that video, so not gonna go into that. Okay, so now time for the stuff that I bought at the dealer's room, and I actually had recorded this previously, so I think I'm just going to show that one rather than going through my stuff again. So okay, so now time for stuff I got from the dealer's room. Okay, let's start with the prints then. Let's start with first one. Lightning. Yeah. These are all just really, really amazing. Fang. Yeah, Fang. I was so disappointed in the Artist Alley for not having anything Fang related. Luckily, dealer's room. Yeah. I mean, if the term wasn't already taken, I'd totally call myself a Fang banger. But yeah, that term's already been taken for someone who loves vampires. Anyway. Aerith. Alright. With the angel wings. Yeah. Yeah, this one's not Final Fantasy related, but it's still an awesome one. Pop-Puff Girls. And I'd say late teens. So definitely not little kids. Yep. Another Lightning. I don't know if I got this one at Anime Boston or not, but still a really awesome Lightning. So, you got Sarah. These are really, really beautiful, by the way. So, do them the 3 artists, excellent job. Another fang. Yeah. Bang. Okay, and we have Vanille. This is a really awesome Vanille. Yep. And now we have Yuna. Yay! I'm surprised. Well, I suppose you could say I'm surprised, but I'm also glad that someone is still selling Final Fantasy 10 prints. So, and Raven. Okay. Yes. Riku. As a few of you may know, I am a huge Riku fan, as well as a Fang fan. So, Riku, Fang, and one more Yuna. I was hoping to find more of them than just one Riku, but hey, I'll take all the Rikus I can get. And now, non-Final Fantasy. No, actually, this one's still Final Fantasy. So, this one makes me laugh. Yeah. Oh, poor Cloud. Yeah. And, I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but I am recently, like say within the past month or two, I've recently become a huge fan of panty and stocking with garter belt, and I am particularly a huge fan of stocking, and so yeah, I got stocking. Yep. So those were the prints. Well, most of the prints that I got from the deals room. Yeah. I guarded these with my life this time. No repeats of Anime Boston. Next set of prints I got were from the Cosplay Burlesque booth. Day one, I got Victoria Belmont. Let me zoom in on that. Yep, I absolutely love Victoria Belmont. She's like the main. How am I gonna say this? Her very first performance at Cosplay Burlesque first year. Yeah, first year in general, was the catalyst that got me really, really interested in burlesque, and so, and she was there, and I was finally able to tell her that. It's like I absolutely love her performances, all of them, and yeah, I got her, and she signed it for me too. So yeah, I absolutely love Victoria Belmont. Next, got Murder Nurse. Yep. Like I said earlier, she wasn't at the booth at the time when I bought it, so she couldn't sign it then. And I went back on Saturday. She wasn't there again, so. But you know, there will be other cons, and thinking, I don't know, for Anime Boston and Anime Next, I'll just carry this one around with me, and if I happen to run into her, I'll just ask her to sign it then. If not, I am going back to my Otakon next year, so I'll just have her sign it then. And then day 2, when I went back to look for Mariners and she wasn't there, our Fonda Feeling was, and if you remember, I don't remember exactly which video, but I did say that she was one of my new favorites, and so, yep, got one of her prints, and she signed it, and oh boy, my name's there, isn't it? Yep, let me just cover that. So yeah, she signed it, and that is awesome. That's a really, really great print, and yeah, so I got them that, and so that's it for the prints. Next up, got Gundam 00, the movie. Bought the Blu-ray and the DVD combo pack. I don't really have a Blu-ray player, well, except for my PS3. Also, I believe it was Friday night. Yep, that's it. Friday night, dealer's room. The Bandai booth was giving away free posters, and one of the free posters was, if I can open this without folding it or anything like that. Gundam 00 movie theatrical poster. Oh, jeez, that's huge. It's a huge poster, and I also did not want to. Like I said, we came by train and we were going home by train, so I did not want to fold this. So, solution, because if I had rolled it up, it would have been getting crushed anyway on the train ride. So, like I was about to say, solution, I bought a wall scroll so that I could wrap them. I could roll this poster up in the wall scroll, and the wall scroll would then provide a sturdy backbone, you could say, for the poster, so that the poster does not get crushed, wrinkled, or anything else that's bad for a poster. And let me just show you the wall scroll I got. Come on, is there any surprise at all that I would get a Gundam 00 wall scroll? So yeah, got that. And you know what? That's like my very first wall scroll ever that I've purchased. So that's everything I got from the dealer's room. Didn't get anything from the artist alley, so. Yep. Okay. And now, time for some final thoughts. Okay. Final thoughts. All right. That was an insane experience, and I'm so glad I had the chance to go to Otakon this year. So, 1 year veteran now. Is there such a thing? Oh, definitely going back next year. I might drive, or I might take the train again, but definitely a later train home. Yeah, that's it for my first year of Otakon. Next up, I think it's either Gobble-Con or Comic-Con? Comic-Con? Possibly. Well, anyway, later.